I got an interesting book recommendation for you today. It's called The Red Spy Queen, a biography of Elizabeth Bentley. It's by Kathryn Olmsted, who is an assistant professor of history at the University of California, Davis. So UC Davis. She is the author of Challenging the Secret Government, the Post-Watergate Investigations of the CIA and FBI. Now, while she works for the University of California at Davis, this was printed by the University of North Carolina Press. It is a fascinating look into one of the primary people that started the what's known as the Second Red Scare, basically McCarthyism. Uh, Elizabeth Bentley is one of the lesser known figures of that time period, even though her being worried about her life ended up leading to some massive changes in the United States and a lot of secrets getting uncovered. And yes, she was actually a spy for the Soviet Union, but she wasn't the most effective one. But she was still effective. Um, so hit like and subscribe, and let's get into what this book is all about. Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself. So, Elizabeth Bentley was a woman who was raised up kind of sheltered. Her parents were not the sort to let her get out. Plus, she was kind of plain looking. Uh, Probably even on the other side of plain. She turned that attention into getting a college degree. She went to Vassar. During that time, she also went to Italy, where she became fascinated with fascism. She came back to the US, realized that she could use the whole fascist thing as a way to get attention. Then she got introduced into communism. Yeah, basically, she just kept looking for things, and she got connected up with one of the top Soviet spies here in the US. He became her lover. Uh, Basically, ugly people loving each other. But it turned into so much more. Became, she got to be at the center and even ran a lot of these spies of most of the major spying that was done here in the US for the Soviet Union. Well, immediately after World War II, she felt like her life was threatened, went to the FBI, and then turned to Catholicism. And her life kind of crumbled, but at the same time, she got a lot of fame. Whereas the rest of the former communist spies, got to make money off of what they were doing, she wasn't. And an interesting hypothesis by Kathryn Olmsted is that the reason that she wasn't able to do this was because of her being a female. And she presents a lot of evidence towards it. This book is so much more than a feminist kind of diatribe or anything like that. I wouldn't even call it a diatribe. It's just she presents evidence, and it's up to you to decide if you want to believe her. And in all honesty, I mean, the evidence speaks for itself. But at the same time, a lot of people aren't aware of Elizabeth Bentley's story nowadays because Whittaker Chambers gets a lot more looked at. The people who got busted get looked at a lot more. And I think it would be interesting for people to pay attention to Elizabeth Bentley because you get to see what kind of person follows the communist way, especially as female. So, yeah, this is a really good book to understand that whole mindset. So, I say pick up the book, enjoy it. It gets a little drawn out. You might not want to read the entire thing, but it's well worth a read through. Like I said, you get to understand a portion of American history that people don't talk about. You get to read up on somebody that was important to the American modern American history that people don't talk about. So, Red Spy Queen really is one of those books that, hey, worth the read. I'm not sure, or I would get it from the library if you have that option. That's where I got it from. Not a book I'm necessarily going to pick up and put in my own library, though. But it is worth the read. It really is. So, do me a favor, hit like and subscribe. If you like this sort of content, if you like, looking at history, viewing politics from that lens, hey, I'm trying to grow my channel. Got a Patreon. It's in the Linktree link down below. Or if you're on YouTube, because that also am on Facebook and Rumble, hit my join, become a member. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.